So, yes, it was earlier this week and last week I had some doctor's appointments. So I have some updates. Good news, mostly good news. In my previous video I had stated that my nephrologist, or my kidney doctor, was looking at dialysis most likely by the end of the year, with all the ports being installed and everything like that. At the appointment I had with him on last Friday, my numbers had stabilized. I had no major changes. The only big difference was my hemoglobin levels had dropped even more, which is typical. I'm not quite considered anemic yet. I'm borderline, but not quite there, which apparently people are starting to pick up how pale I'm looking, and that would be just a result of the anemia. It's not low enough to treat, but it is an option that we'll be looking at soon, most likely through injection. Epogen, which is what a lot of cyclists dope with. It oxygenates the blood, it does all that good stuff. I also had an appointment with my endocrinologist, or my diabetes doctor, on this past Monday. She's happy with how my diabetes looks in general. Very good blood sugar results. My HbA1c is down to 6.4, 6.9. Which is great for me considering what it's been the past few years. It hasn't come below 8 since I was transplanted. I'm now down at 195 pounds, which is what, 40, let me think, it's about 48 pounds since last March. Feel pretty good. I'm afraid some of that weight loss is muscle loss, but we'll fix that. The so-so news, my endocrinologist isn't sure about the path with a pancreas transplant when they do the kidney. She didn't shoot the option out of the water, she's just not sure. It's something that I need to talk over with the transplant team. She did recommend that I look into islet cell transplant. The hospital where I have where my transplant team is one of the premier transplant hospitals in the country. It's an amazing hospital. They do the islet cell transplants there. The downside to the islet cell is that they need 2 donors, and the donors are cadavers, they can't be live. And they need to retrieve about 800,000 islet cells, and I think about 400,000 of those have to take in order for it to work successfully. So it's risky. Well, not risky, but it's not an exact science, but they've been working on it since the 80s, and they've had some success with it. It doesn't have the side effect or the downfall that a pancreas transplant has. Pancreas transplants tend to reject quickly. There's some people that have great success with them, and then others, they wind up in the hospital for a very long time, septic, in rejection, and it sometimes in a dual transplant situation where you have one organ thriving and another one rejecting, it can destroy the thriving organ also. So that's a risk. I won't meet with my transplant nephrologist until early April. We're about in the middle of March early middle of March right now. So I won't have a definitive answer on that for another few weeks. All in all, I'm pretty excited about how the health is stabilized. I thank everybody for your prayers and support. Really does mean a lot. I'm also working now. The employer shall remain nameless, but I am working. If you want to call it that, but it's work. Makes me use my brain, so that's what counts. I like what I'm doing, so that's, I guess, all you could ask for. What else? There's the weight. The weight's down. Another roughly about another 20 to 25 pounds to go, which is exciting because just a few months ago I was looking at 50 pounds. That's somebody tells you got to lose 50 pounds, it's shocking. And it's a goal that you don't think you'll ever achieve. Well, now I'm halfway there, so I'm pretty excited about that. No hat. The nephrology acne has kind of cleared up, and now it's just skin blemishes. My nephrologist did tell me that I probably shouldn't get any more ink, and I kind of laughed because I don't drink, I don't do drugs, I don't have any vices but my tattoos. So healing is a concern for them, but I've always healed really well, and I've always taken very good care of the tattoos that I've gotten. I think I'm at 6 or 7 right now. It's my thing. But yeah, again, thank everybody for your prayers and your support. Keep them coming. We're still looking at getting the ball rolling to get me on at least the kidney transplant list. The sooner to get on it, the better, because that takes some time. Not looking forward to the process of being put back on the list, because it's if they have to do what they did the first time, I'm looking at 21 vials of blood, all taken at the same time, which is crazy. The last time I had to do the intake, it was about 5 or 6 hours spent at the hospital. Most of it's just sitting, waiting for your name to be called. But yeah, it's all par for the course, I guess. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to what's coming in the future. We're about 2 months out now from our honeymoon, finally. It'll be 3 years in June since we got married, and we've had like small little getaways and stuff like that, but nothing really to call a honeymoon. And I don't know, this is more of a trip, I think, for me, but it's like something that I want to do, but Pinky's calling it a honeymoon because we're going 3 states away, so I appreciate that. Yeah, looking forward to visiting Louisville. Never been there. Never been west of Pennsylvania except for Las Vegas. And that I flew to. So this we're driving. It's a 10-hour drive. I can't drive right now, so my wife is going to have to handle the drive. But yeah, just wanted to keep you posted, give you a little update on what's going on. I don't think I'm forgetting anything, but who knows, because I'm always forgetting something. Yeah, I think that's about it right now. But yeah, let's keep those numbers strong and do what I'm supposed to do. We'll be good. So, See you later. I'll see you soon.